Okay, got it. Good evening, YouTube. Today it's our last meeting of the year, so I'm very happy to have faced all this journey this year with you. I'm here since April, and I'm not I'm not losing. Every week I'm here, so I'm very happy with my consistency in English and to be here with you all that are basically part of my friends now, because I see some of you so often that is becoming special to me. And I'm Sarah, my hostess. I'm gonna guide this conversation today. That's it. Let me just ask Larissa. Larissa, can you share about yourself?
Yes. So I'm Larissa. I have 25 years old. I'm an architect. I work with landscaping. Now I'm on vacation, so I'm doing great. And what else? I have cat. I have 2 cats. And that's it for now.
Yeah, perfect. Very good. Thanks a lot, Lari. And you, Fernando, can you go now?
Sure. Good evening. My name is Fernando. I'm 33 years old. I live in Brasilia. I work as an administrative assistant, and I love music. I really like watching movies, watching series, study English. I've been studying a lot lately, and this is my second week here on TNT. That's it.
Yay, thank you so much for coming. And you, Robert, can you talk about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Robert. I am 24. I just graduated in mechanical engineering, and so is that.
Yay, welcome one more time. Aleph has introduced himself, but let's just do it for the YouTube, okay? Can you talk about yourself?
Okay, my name is Aleph Thiago Feliciano. I am 22 years old. I study electrical engineer at Unicamp, and I've worked as a data science in credit policy at Itaú Unibanco.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything. And how about you, Romeo? Can you go now?
Hello, everyone. My name is Romeo. I'm 40 years old. I live in Paraty City. It's the countryside of Maranhão State. I work with rail maintenance. Actually, I'm a rail worker or train worker, you know. For me, it's very important to participate this room. It's my first time the principal room, I think, you know. And nice to meet you all.
Okay, thank you so much for coming and for the presentation, of course. Guys, I'm just gonna send someone to the other room so we can continue the conversation. Okay, let me see. Here we go. And let's go with the first question. Lari, can you read this first one? And you can share your opinion, of course.
Okay, the first or the second question? Because I think we already answered the first.
Yeah, you can go to the second, actually, but I'd like you to share about your Christmas so you can have a little bit of small talk.
Okay. It was great. I spent the day, the Christmas Eve with my parents, and I came back to my home because I would like to spend the Sunday with my fiance, and it was amazing. It was just relax, and eating a lot of food, delicious food, some things like that, And then the question, what characteristics does someone need to have to be considered as a best friend? In the first place, be a friend, when when I have a problem and I need some words to feel better, and I know the person who stay beside me and get me a hand to
I think she froze. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give her some time. Okay, so Aleph.
handle with the problem,
Mhm.
and be. Go ahead, Aleph.
Can I talk? I think Larissa is with
Yeah, we can talk.
some
I'm gonna help her here.
network problems. Okay. Uh, I stayed with my family at Christmas. I have two families here in my city. One is my family, and the other one is my fiance's family. So we split the time. We stay a little bit with my family and a little bit with her family, and it was a nice day, a really nice day. The eve and one day after the eve was really nice. And answering the second question, I think to be considered my best friend, and the person needs to be loyal and consistent, because I'm not a friend that are always near, but I know that I'm still friend of the people that I consider my friends. So I need to be consistency, need to have consistency, need to be loyal, and I think that need to have sense of humor too.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Like I need this person to make me laugh, and I make the worst jokes ever, So if I don't have someone who is willing to laugh, I don't know what's going to happen. But I totally agree with the part to be someone you can trust, right? And I would add someone that is comprehensive, because sometimes we are going to disagree with a lot of things, and it is okay. I don't want someone to say that I'm right every time, but I want someone to be able to have a nice conversation without uh, getting into an argument that's not necessary. Sometimes it's okay. You need to stand for yourself. You're going to fight or something like this, but it's important to choose your fights. Sometimes it's not worth it to, oh my gosh, I don't like this, and say or whatever it's on your mind. I like the type of person that I feel okay. I can tell that I didn't like what you've done, and the other things also work. This person can tell me I'm not comfortable, I'd like to change this or that. And for me, that's a great quality to having someone. And it's very I think it is a big step to say someone's your best friend. It's huge, right? But if you are near this person, you can get to know them a little bit better, and with time you can consider this person such as a best friend. But it's not easy to handle all the differences, of course.
One point that you said is great. I think we just grow when we disagree with someone or someone's agree with us and tell us, so we can understand what's going on, can understand what we are doing wrong and grow. So it's a really special part.
Yeah, we are not kids, right? So we can't be told things we don't like to hear. It's
Yeah.
okay. Very good point. And you, Hobish, what's your opinion about the second question?
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. And I think for me, a best friend need like some things I like the same hobbies of me. because nowadays we don't have a lot of time, and if you share so many hobbies with your friend, you can spend more time with that person. I think is that. And I totally agree with how you told about a true friend and need to stay to difficult moments. I really agree with that.
Yeah, Netflix, TV shows, it's something nice to have in common with people. I see your point.
Yeah,
And
maybe practice some sports. In my case, is my best friend really like to ride bike like me. So we spend the time riding bike, and that is good.
Road or mountain bike, Robert?
I press the two different. I press the mountain bike and the BMX street.
Great.
Yeah.
a
You
sports
too?
guy.
I've started to practice triathlon, so the bike part is road.
Awesome.
Interesting.
I know how to ride a bike, but not so, I don't practice so often, you know. But I'd like to be more active like you guys. Maybe in the future, next year, the New Year's resolutions, who knows? A lot of things to think about. And last but not least, Romeo, can you share your opinion?
Um, it's it's hard to explain in English, but I try. I think the person for me considered like a best friend needs to listen, uh, to help, and um, yeah, to help in every moment in in many things. How can I say circumstances, situations? I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm with you. It is important to make sure this person's be around and it's gonna help you. Sometimes they don't have the solution, but they can just listen, and that's enough for the time, depending on the situation.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Romeo. And guys, let's move to the next question. Question number 3. Are you someone's best friend? Why do you think so? Aleph, can you start?
Yeah, I think the person that I consider my best friend consider me as him a best friend too. That has a friend called Ivan. I met him in my church, and our family started a great relationship with his family. So uh, I think I am his best friend, and that have been a nice relationship. We share the same hobbies, we share the same faith, and we can talk about faith, we can talk about sports, we can talk about um, funny situations. So have been a really nice time.
Yeah, it's like Robert said, when you have something in common, it's easier to develop this relationship. I can totally see it. Can you choose someone to answer the question now?
Yeah, can be Robert.
Yeah. In the same case of me, I think my best friend is consider me your best friend, but I know this guy is from my street. We live in the same street, and we have like 12 years of friends. So we spend a lot of time together, and we pass really good moments together and the bad moments together, difficult moments together. Now we are not so close because he is living in another city, but I think because our history, I consider he my best friend, and the same case for him. So is that. Larissa, can you share your opinion with us, please?
Yes, of course. Um, I consider a friend with my best friend because we know each other since we were 3 or 4 years old. I don't remember actually because it's been a while, but I don't know. She is amazing. We don't talk every day. We don't need to talk every day, but we talk um, everything as necessary, you know. And she will be my maid of honor in the next year. And that's it. And you, Romeo?
Sorry. Can you read for me the question?
Okay, it is the third question. Okay. Are you someone's best friend? Why do you think so?
Oh my gosh. Um, I don't understand the question specifically, but I think I'm to be a best friend for someone.
Mhm.
Sorry. I don't. It's hard to explain. That's it.
Let me try to help you. The question is if you are the best friend of some person, like your dad or someone you met in school or something like this. Do you have someone like someone told you that you are their best friend?
Yes, I think in my work, I think in my work, in my job, to be a best friend because I'm a leader, uh, leader like to offering help, to guide, to improve in the job, you know, like like a relative, um, and that's it. Sorry, my English is so bad.
No, no, no. We never say that here. Okay, we are here to learn, to make mistakes, and to improve our English together. It's not like a competition or something like this. And
Okay.
you brought something amazing that you are a leader and you're also friendly with your colleagues. So I think that's a very good way to guide people because they can engage with you. You can be their friend. It is a good way to lead, you know.
Yes, perfect.
Thank you.
The people consider me like a better leader, you know.
Yeah, can imagine. Keep up, okay, with the good work, with the good English, in fact, and the good
Thanks.
work at your company, for sure. And as for myself, I believe that I am the best friend of a girl that I've met. I don't know, it's been 30, 13 years, something like this. She's a mother of two. We met online. Actually, it was a very funny story with Orkut that I don't know if you guys remember this social media from the early age. I don't know from the other era, but we are still friends to this day. We talked a lot with MSN and things like this. Nowadays, we are very close. We have completely different lifestyles, but for me, that's very challenging because I learn a lot with her. I'm single, she's married. I don't have kids, she has two, so it's very different, but somehow we manage to understand each other. And I think she's this person that I described, very willing to listen, to help, and always disagreeing with me as well, but not in a way that is annoying or that makes you feel tired of that person. just the way it is healthy, I guess. So the next question, it's one of my favorites. I think it's important to reflect a little bit about this. And let's go with you, Robert. Can you read this one? And of course, share your ideas.
Yeah, of course. Do we have to choose only one person to be our best friend, or we can have more? It's a difficult question. I think when you have a lot of friends, it's more hard. You have more quality in that friends. I think maybe you have only one, you can have more attention, put more attention for that person, and you can stay more close. That's my opinion. And you, Aleph, what do you think?
Okay. I actually have two different people as my best friends, and the history is exactly the same. The two guys, they are from my church, and we basically grew up together. So we share the same faith, and that creates some connection point with us, and we practice the same sport, so we have more connection points. I said it was Ivan because he lives near than Lucas, but basically the friendship is exactly the same. And Larissa, can you answer this one?
Yes, I can. It's difficult to answer this question because I believe we
I think she's going through some network
Yeah,
problems.
we can't listen to you, Lari. Can you try to come back to us? Like log out and then come back? I will accept you. Okay, so I'm gonna give her some time. Maybe she's not even listening to us. I'm gonna write here as well. But let me answer the question. So when I wrote this question, I was thinking like some people feel I have a friend where who I like to hang out with, and another friend who's better to share something that is deeper, you know, and some people feel like it's okay to have more than just one friend. Or for example, if you have a friend that is a mother, it is the best person for you to talk about parenthood. But uh, if you have another friend that is a college student or a PhD student and you want to get in this field, it's the best person for you to talk about this type of things, you know. So maybe you can have, in my opinion, you can have more than one best friend, and maybe uh, put them in different areas in your life. After all, we are multiple. We do a lot of things. We go to church, we have kids, we study, we work. So maybe in different environments, it makes sense to connect to different people. But sometimes, yeah, you can find everything, just one person as well. Not everything literally, but you can like feel this person is enough for you because you talk about everything, you know. That is my perspective. And Aleph, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I don't know if someone of you already have some situation like that, but it's funny and a little bit awkward when you need to get all of them, all of your friends from different areas in the same place, like a birthday, like a marriage, like something like that. It's funny because you have a friend from the church and you have a friend from college that exactly I don't know if I can say opposite. How can I say?
like
Oposto,
opposite.
opposite. Okay. It's a funny. Have you ever had some moment like that?
Yeah, it's very funny, the memes that I see on the internet, for example, but like I don't know, rock people like rock music, and I don't know, Christians, because
Yeah.
you have a very diverse group of friends. I find this very amusing, but I think that my family is more, I don't know, conservative, and I have some friends that more like to have fun and some to party a little, and it's kind of weird sometimes, but we find a way. I completely understand what you mean, Aleph. And you,
Next year I
Hobish?
have my wedding party, so I don't know how it will go.
Yeah, challenge. To put everyone on the same room, right? And make them get along and not
Yeah,
fight. Of course, that is the goal.
the goal.
Yeah. But you are Christian, right?
Yeah,
So your party won't have alcohol, or
I
it's
think
not my business, but I'm just asking.
we'll have. Yeah, we'll have.
Yeah. Yeah, because some people drink too much, and sometimes it can happen some
Yeah,
unpleasant situations. But I understand. But everything's gonna be perfect. Very happy wedding
I,
for you.
I hope so.
It's gonna. Thank you so much. And you, Hobish, do you feel like can you relate to this that Aleph mentioned about having friends that are too different?
Yeah, I think that happened. In my case, that happened too. I have friends more introspective, and other more uh, who wanna talk and they more have a lot of friends. And I think exactly that, because I have friends from school, I have friends from my work, I have friends from my practice sports with me, and the is different places and the different persons, people. So is that happen.
Yeah, like
And
every
the
person.
yeah, and I think that is so important, because you take that for you the best from this different person, and you can learn with that difference.
Yeah, perfect point. It's like I forgot what I was going to say, but I totally agree with you. And you,
Excuse me.
Lari, don't worry. I forget all the time. I talk a lot.
Number 5, right?
Let me see. 4.
Oh, 4. Um, yes, because it's difficult to choose a friend, because I believe someone became a friend, and I think it's normal to have more than one friend or best friend. I think it's okay. It's amazing have more than one best friends.
It's lucky. It's luck, right?
Yeah.
Do you have this diverse group of friends as well, or they are more similar?
Yeah, I have this friend that I mentioned before, and I have maybe more woman and a friend, a guy from school, and yeah, 3. It's amazing.
Thank you so much. She mentioned something about having a guy best friend. I will add some other question here that I'm curious about. Do you guys think that is possible to have like a true friendship between men and women, or that always something behind? That's polemic, but I want to know your opinion. So let's go. Halbesh, what do you think?
I think that's possible. Yeah. And you, Al, what do you think?
I think it's possible too, especially thinking that in our working area we always have different kind of people, and always have a man, have woman, have those people that don't consider any of them, or I don't know, uh, think different uh, in this concept. And from the work or from school can grow a real friendship. So I don't think that we have barriers in any characteristics to block a real friendship.
Yeah, fair enough. You totally brought something different, to me tonight. Do you want to try something else? Aleph.
I doesn't understand what you said.
I just asked if you wanted to add something else
No, no.
after. Oh, okay. And because for me, it's like you gotta know how to choose and be honest from the beginning, because sometimes the people can get mixed up signals. They feel like you are into them, but you're actually not. So it's very important to, okay, we are friends and I don't want to be anything else, because it's very unpleasant when we have to solve things after, and I think the friendship cannot be the same when you realize someone's into you and they realize you don't like them back. It's very weird, but I do think it is possible to have this friendship, but like not if you find this friend at a bar or something. Maybe I believe more in the friendships you found in school, or something that is more, that creates deeper connections, then, because I don't know, I think that school is a very good place for us to make friends, and the place we are more often than some place that we are just going once in a while. That's my perspective. And you, Lari, do you think you think it is possible because you have a guy best friend? But share some thoughts
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I think it's very possible. And me and my friends never saw each other differently, and it will always been a friendly relationship and with respect and um, love, But I understand when a friendship becomes a relationship. I think it's normal, and I don't judge this, but it's possible, the two situations.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time together, so maybe it makes sense that sometimes the feeling will start to grow and things like this.
Yeah.
Is your fiance your best friend? Like he was your friend at first, or no?
Yeah, we are dating for 9 years, and we grow up together because we started dating at 15 years old, and we met on school. So we spent a lot of times, a lot of ages, in our life, and we are best friends.
Yeah, that's the best part, right? When you follow all the life of the person, like going to college, going to school, having kids, graduating, all the path. It's very special. So with this in mind, I'd like to ask you guys question number 7. Okay, what is the best memory you have with your best friend? Please share with us about it. Aleph, can you start?
Okay. I think my best memory in one time that I was with my best friend in a camp in a city near the city that we live, and we laughed a lot. We uh, told some histories. We Our family was there too, so was a really nice moment.
I love these memories, especially when you have to share something that you remember after, not remember. It's like, did you have you ever have this feeling when you are leaving something and you're like, I'm gonna remember this in a few years and it's gonna be amazing still?
In the most of the cases, I think we have the nature near these moments. It's always in a, I don't know, in a beach or in a camp or I don't know, in a park, but always have a little bit of nature near the where you are.
Yeah, I love being around the nature as well. And you, Hobish, what is your best
Yeah,
memory?
I think the nature is important. You stay more present when you are around the nature. And my best friend, my best memory with my best friend, it was a competition of bike, and that day was amazing. Really so fun. We ride a lot bike in the day. In the night, we went to uh, at Paris, and it was so fun. And that is the first memory in my mind now.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm sure it's very special for everyone here to share about the best friends and the memories. And now I want to know from you, Lari, what is your best memory?
I don't know if it is the best memory, but I remember one time when we went to the beach, and it was really fun. I don't believe it was the first time. I think we already gone to the beach in another times, but I remember this time. I remember we seen the boats and eating a fish on the sand. It was really fun.
Yeah, best memories have to have food, right? Everything's better with food. Good point, Lari. And I think that my best memory that came to my mind was my friend telling me when she was pregnant for the first time, like I didn't believe at all, but it was very special because I had all these memories in my head, like all from the day we met and we started talking and all the laughs and all the moments, and then it was like, oh my gosh, am I getting old? First, my first reaction was that, but then I got really happy about it. It was very emotional moment. And I don't think everything can compare when you realize you are growing up and seeing people around you getting such a big responsibility as being a mother. It was perfect for us. I don't know if I want to be a mother someday, but I got very happy for her. And let me see, I think we have time for one last question. And I'm gonna go with the last one, question number 10. Do you agree with the saying that our parents are our true best friends? Some people think like this, maybe out of frustration or something like this. And I think I understand, but I don't know. I'm just wondering about what do you think, Aleph?
And I don't agree because I know that exists some parent relationship that are not that good, but in my case, I'm really lucky that I say that my parents are more, uh, really more than my best friends. We have a really great relationship. I love them so much, but I know that that's not the uh, it's not like that in the most of the cases. So I don't agree with the affirmation.
Yeah, I think I understand where they are coming from because your parents want the best for you, but like you said, sometimes that's not true, right? And I don't agree as well because I understand you can find the right people. It's not easy to find them because sometimes you might make mistakes and trust someone you shouldn't. But I like to believe, to see the bright side, the bright side in people and in life in general. So I think that you can find others to understand you, even though they are not related with you, so that's my opinion. I agree with you, but I also have a good relationship with my parents and so on. But I think if I didn't have a best friend outside of the family, something would be missing for me, for sure. And you, Robish?
Yeah, I agree with Aleph. And in some cases is hard that. In my case, my first best friend is my mom because she carry me and we pass a lot of time and we learn how to have a good time together. And of course, sometimes have some difficulties and the discussions that happen. But my first best friend is my mom. I am sure about that. And is that. But it's hard because our parents have some responsibilities uh, with us, and in some cases it's hard to share some things because they look different because they wanna care us, I think, and that. But I agree with that question in sometimes. So is that.
Yeah, very good. And you, Lottie, what's your take on
Yeah,
this?
I agree with you guys. And me and my parents, we have a great relationship, especially right now because I am independent, so I don't need their money to live. And when I need some advice with my parents, I think they have some prejudice to my problem, and I prefer share my ideas or share my problems with someone related to me, so I don't agree with the question.
Yeah, Robert mentioned something interesting, that is the responsibility they have over us. So they feel like they need to solve something, and also they have some biases, like with friends. Or I'm always joke with my mom about this because I'm just chatting with her sometimes, like making small talk, and out of nowhere I receive a life lesson. I think we've all experienced that in our lives, but I think it's normal, right? They think differently. They cannot see you as simply as a friend, as someone they are not responsible for, because they have a commitment with you for life. And I think maybe if I ever get to be a parent, I will understand why it's so hard for them to connect and to understand some things occasionally, right? Very good point, guys. Our time is almost finishing. I just want to bring the guys back for us to share the ideas in the other ones, okay? Do you guys have anything else to add about this topic, about the conversation at all?
No, I don't.
Okay. I have a really nice time with you. I hope you guys too. I always like to see about your opinions later after the conversation. Okay, so I'm gonna share the survey in a few minutes. There is our link to give a feedback, like a score, or suggest a topic for the next meetings here. And I hope you have a nice new year. Eat a lot again. Have fun, dance. I don't know what you like to do, ride a bike. I don't know what are your resolutions for the next year, but I hope you get them.
First eat, after ride a bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Need to
I
have
don't
some
know.
carbs.
You can pass out, with all the food. Yeah, but eating is definitely the best part of all holidays, in my opinion. I wait the whole year just to this part.
Some days doesn't work, and the company is a nice part of the holiday too. But in this case, they are in the weekend, so don't have sense to.
Yeah, but 2023, a lot of holidays on Monday, so stay
Yeah.
happy, right? Put a smile on your face. Remember the holidays ahead us. Guys, welcome back. How was the conversation? Let me see. Fabiano, how was the conversation for you?
That was very good. It's a good conversation. We talk a lot about friendships. So it was a great opportunity to know each other.
Yeah, I'm very glad to know that. Thank you so much for coming, join us today. And
you.
I have a question for you, okay? Let me see, question number 4. Do you think we have to choose only one best friend or we can have more?
I think it's not a rule to have only one best friend. So I think we can have more than one. So in my case, I have my wife, so it's she is my best friend. So I have some other friends since my teenagers age. So I have a friend from my since when I was a child. So we have it's not, I think it's not only one best friend. I think we can have a lot of best friends.
Amazing. We are sharing something similar. And just a piece of advice, we have 2 guys here about to get married in the next year. So Fabiano said his wife is his best friend, so take his word. Very wise man, for sure. But of course, we can have other friends. It's not a limit, right?
Yes.
So I'd like to ask Hobish another question. Let me give you the question number 9. Let's talk about forgiveness. It is hard for you to forgive your best friend?
Good question. I lost in the pandemic a big friend, and I had a virtual fight with this friend about politics, unfortunately. And of course, these friends say, excuse me, my friend, okay, no problem. But I don't see face to face these friends. And pandemic starts and my friend died in pandemic. It's very hard to forgive this friend, a big friend. Indeed.
Yeah, politics is like a huge deal, a huge friendship breaker, right, in our lives.
Yes.
But I hope he's in peace and you as well. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, it's hard because she have a mother, only mother, don't have father, and me and some friends care his mother. It's a special person, this mother, and it's a old person and needs special cares, this is real life. But God put me in this life, the mother of this big friend.
Yeah, that's true. I hope you can find some time with her and also Like you said, life's not easy, but we are here to learn, and I'm sure you learned a lot with this situation. And thank you so much for being brave and sharing this with us. Guys, I shared here, I'm sorry to change the topic, but we have some few minutes to end, okay? But we have here the survey, the feedback link, so you can share your opinion and give us a score. And the second link is to our website. You can say something, you can schedule the classes. Actually, you can schedule Spanish, English, Italian, and French. Okay, very important to have you here with us in the next year, of course, not only here in December. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for your time and patience. I wish you happy holidays, eat a lot, like I told the guys here, have fun. And 2023, it's gonna be even better, right? For all of us, I hope. Very happy to have you here. I met TNT this year, and I'm being strong all since April, and I don't plan to stop anytime soon because it is amazing to have you guys here. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna end before I cry, okay?
Thank
you, Sarah.
Can I
Thank
take
you,
a
Sarah.
screenshot?
guys.
Can I take a screenshot? Just finish.
Yeah.
Because I
Yes.
want to make this, to keep this memory for the future. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Thank you, guys. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
day.